This is why I speak so openly about people just saying, I wish you'd speak, because talk out about how you're feeling, because I was so scared of telling them I want to leave recruitment and that I still have, struggled with my upbringing and stuff. And in reality, all they wanted me to do was be happy. And they was like, if you want to quit your job and do music full time, do it.
Mm.
We'll back you. I was like, that was easy.
Yeah.
And in reality, if you actually sat down with people and had the conversations, then things can work themselves out. 9 times out of 10, I think people that have the idea of committing suicide, if they were to openly speak to someone about how they're feeling, that if I would have spoke to someone that day, I wouldn't have gone through with it, most likely. But thankfully, I'm here to talk about it.
What is it about us lads that means that we can't talk? Because my mates and stuff, they don't talk about stuff like that. They just talk about it's all lads type thing around me. And
Yeah.
I've got better at talking about things, I think. I'm not very good at it at all. I don't think. But like this podcast helps me have conversations with loads of different interesting people and try and think about things more deeply than what I ever have done. And I suppose age that comes with age a little bit as well. But
yeah, I agree with that.
I still think like there's still an issue with lads being able to open up with each other as well. So.
Massively. My best friends, my lad best friends, I'm lucky because I can speak to them and they understand me and they get it. And I love all my other mates from back home I'm working from working class mining town where you turn 17, you go out and get on piss.
Yeah.
You don't talk about anything serious.
Mm.
You need to be as macho as you can. Sort your upper lip out, everything will be fine. And that's not the way that realistically lads work. We're complex and we have things in his mind that bother us and we feel pressures in life. And like I did, that's why things got so bad. I felt like I had a responsibility. In reality, I wasn't looking after myself. I was putting everything else before my own mental health, and there's such a stigma still around it, and that does really frustrate me when I still see some like stigma towards mental health, because I think realistically, who is anyone to judge someone for being open about how they feel and wanting to get help? That's a good thing. It actually takes someone it actually makes you stronger to be open about how you're feeling and say, you know what, I've got an issue. It actually takes a lot of balls to do that. So this macho thing is actually, like, in my opinion, the opposite, and it's negative. It's like a negative mindset.